Alright, let's have a look at Ondrej's decks. Who banned first yesterday? ONDREJ STRASKY. Boros. Rogues. Gruul. Is it? Always bringing is it, man. Sultai Control. 4 negates. What? 4 negates. No Rakdos, huh? Alright, we ban first, guys. So I ban... Oh. Mono white, mono red. Naya, Sultai, Rakdos. Alright. I'm banning Gruul. I think he'll ban mono red and Rakdos probably. Okay. He did. Classic. Classic Ondrej. He's scared of Mountain. Terrified of Mountain. So we have mono white, Naya, and Sultai. And he has Boros, Rogues, Izzet, and Sultai Control. Ban Izzet? Nope. Never ban that shit deck. I'm gonna ban Rogues. That could be a mistake, guys. I'm not happy with my bans here. Mono white, Sultai, and Naya versus Izzet, Sultai Control, and Boros. Alright, so if he picks Boros, I've got 2 good matchups. If he picks Sultai, I've got 2 good matchups. If he picks... What's the other deck? Izzet? I've got 2 good matchups. Wait a second. This is Dees, right? So it just depends. Yeah, I think I'm going to go mono white.
I am back.
Naya's first pick? No, because Naya and Sultai are both 66% good matchup match 1, and then could be 50% good matchup match 2, right? Or 100%, so it's better to pick them first. Or better to pick one of those 2 first. So it's Boros or Izzet, huh? If it's Boros, I want to play Giant Killer turn. I do not want to play Giant Killer. If it's Izzet, I do. In which case, I'll take the one that involves me playing the creature. Show me Izzet one time, bitch. One time, Izzet. One time. Fuck! Dude, the guy is so lucky, man. That was a 50%er from downtown there. Honestly, my hand is also good against Boros, though. Can't lie. I would have played differently, but my hand is good. No giant killers. Oh wait, two giant killers, sorry. 2 mauls, 1 dragon for flyers. At least we know Ondrej's not played a single practice match with the deck because he's still got the boomer land in. That's good.
are 9 months. Could have had a beautiful little red-headed Irish daughter by now.
Those are cards. Our fourth land's a bit lame. I mean, we want to be on 3 lands all day, but I guess with a giant killer in play, fourth land's not too bad. But now we need a 5th land. So we can just go 3-drop tap, 3-drop tap, 3-drop tap, GG's. Aspirant tap, equip maul, play a 3-drop. What we saying? What we saying? What we saying? What we saying? I think this is fine, man. If we draw a land next turn, we can go 3-drop tap. If we don't draw a land, equip aspirant, I guess, is good. I might need to equip aspirant after combat, though. Bum, 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 bum. Not being able to get rid of the Hallow Blade here is a bit sketchy. Alright, so if we draw a land, it's Anthem tap. If we don't draw a land, it's equip maul, I guess. Skyclave on Skyclave's not that good, huh? Because we get a 2/2 back, sure, but they kill our Skyclave, they get a 3/3, man. Which is a bit of a yikes. It's kind of annoying. Equipping the maul is actually bad now because of the giant killer in play, right? I equip the maul, just tap it down. At least with the Anthem, if he taps down one of my creatures, the other one can still make a block. Anthem's a shit card. Alright, chat. This is pretty awful. ONDREJ's Giant Killer is just so strong here, man. It's crazy. I mean, ours is okay too, but this is ridiculous. Boom, boom, boom. ONDREJ the Giant Killer? Yeah, I think that game is winnable without the Giant Killer, but with the Giant Killer in play, it makes it pretty much impossible for me to ever kill these apparitions, right? There would have to be a turn where I find a creature and ONDREJ finds nothing. And bear in mind, we're taking like 6 or 7 damage every turn until that happens, and it never happened. Cast Casket, Miscast, Ox. Hmm. Need about 3 turns of good draws. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what happens. Giant Killer is just so dominant in these creature matchups. It's crazy. The card is insane. Was Drana stop scouts? Yeah, but it's not that good against scouts, man. Like, Andre just won't cast the scouts, right? Spending a card to get a 1/1 when I could get one for free? I think this is okay though. We are curving out. We've got our most expensive card into play already, which is good. Now we can start hitting them with the double spells. Honestly, I'll take another land for an easy casket boast. Bone Crusher or Giant Killer, huh? Boast. Yep, boast. Game 3, yeah, but I mean, this is just on the play.deck, innit? Both players. How do we win not on the play? Just have him multi-5? Man, listen, Andre's got an MPL account. He's never multi-5 in his fucking life, dude. Never. He's not going to start now. Never. So we can block here, play Aspirant, buff it, or no block Aspirant, buff Aspirant anyway. He gets a 1-1 though. Both of these situations are kind of awkward. Boom, 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 boom. Not the easiest game in my life here, chat, but next turn we have 1-drop Anthem, which is pretty good. And getting rid of that second party member so the Archpriest can't attack is kind of good. That makes like playing the Bone Crusher creature not that good for Andre here, which is fine. Alright, well, we're definitely playing Maul instead of Anthem. Maybe we play the Knight. I mean, if there's like one removal spell left, we want it to be used on the Knight, right? Not the Usher. The Usher, like, if I play Usher and quit Mull to it, it wouldn't be attacking next turn anyway, in most circumstances. I think it's Knight. It's probably better to use our casket after he puts counters on stuff, right? I could not attack again, huh? And if he wants to use Giant Killer, he loses, well, at least 2 cards, maybe all 3. My first strike's kind of useful against creatures with counters on them as well. I don't see how I can race them, guys. Like, attack is bad and no attack is bad. I mean, the game is just bad. The game is just bad. We're gonna lose to this fucking Giant Killer again, man. The Giant Killer is so busted, it's insane. Absolutely insane. It dominated game 1 Battlefield. It's gonna dominate game 2 Battlefield as well. Not attacking was a mistake? How is it a mistake? I have to make him lose I can't let him play the Hallowblade and the Aspirant as well. We need to at least make him use the Giant Killer removal spell so he can get an attack in. Okay, landlord. Pure landlord. Will Andre miss lethal? Maybe. Where's the "you're a prick" emote? Alright, not only am I banning Gadwick decks, I'm also banning Giant Killer decks. I'm banning all decks that allow Andre to tap my creatures. Because they're just, those effects are just busted. Not only am I going to ban them from this event, I'm also going to email Wizards and ask them to ban all cards that can tap creatures. Because the effect is overpowered.
Feels man, my cards are shite, feels bad man, losing games even faster, set this deck's a disaster.
Ban all decks with interaction? Yep. Interaction is lame. Confirmed. 1 sec. Okay, chat. Now we just win 2, right? Now we just win 2. Easy. You're wearing exactly what a Glasgow gang leader would wear? Have I ever said the sentence, "I am not a Glasgow gang leader"? I've never confirmed or denied that, so I'm not sure what you're saying. Okay, we have a shark. What are we even playing against, man? I can't remember what the bans were. Is he playing Izzet? Rogue's not a banned Rogues. A banned Rogues and Grow, yes. So he is playing Izzet, because I think his Sultai deck is Yorion, right? Yeah, okay. It's an easy keep, guys, honestly. Honestly, a very simple keeps. Do 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 do. So last match is going to be Naya versus Sultai. Okay. Nightmare first or Cultivate first? I don't think Nightmare has no targets in their deck, right, to actually kill a creature. Ramp to get faster to hardcast? That seems like a scam. We can make a 4/4 shark next turn. It'll get bounced by the borrower at least. But it's not the end of the world. To the top, one of those will be a land, right? To get the dragon down, and then he's got borrower and counter or draw, I guess. I think it'll only play the dragon if this is the counter spell. Or he drew another one. So it should give us some info. I don't think he would play dragon if this is the draw spell. Or if this is the draw spell and there's no other counters. Hardcast? Nope. Up to 4/5? No, it's 4 or 6 now. I haven't updated the score yet. Sprays and border is kind of brutal here, isn't it? Sprays and border is pretty brutal. So the only things that I can draw into are like Extinction Event, Binding. Those all get stopped by the same cards that stop my Ultimatum, right? I'm pretty certain this is the counter spell though and not the draw spell, or else I don't think you would have put the dragon earlier. But we have nothing to even draw into, so gotta cast the Ultimatum here. Yeah, I mean that hits our event and our bindings anyway. Wonder if Stroke might be a scam. It's not that good, right? I think I'm gonna cut it. Eliminate's okay. Gadwick, Shark, Bone Crusher, Borrower. Why Arachnirin? I think the spider's good, right? Can kill a Bone Crusher, can block a dragon for a turn. The escaped spider can kill a dragon. One-off spider is nicer, I think. I would like to draw a card that's not my top end. So really the only thing that punishes Fetch and Yuri in here is, what? Bone Crusher? If I don't fetch it now, when am I going to fetch it? I can't fetch it next turn, because then Dispute won't hit the dragon. think it has to be now, man. Okay. Now we have to start fighting through the counters, but in what order though? In what order? Yorion first? I think it should be Yorion first, yeah. Well, now it's Epiphany or Kiora. Okay, that's fine. We drew a lot of our top end cards, which made it pretty difficult to fight through the counters, but I mean now we kind of have to, now we want to keep drawing them, right? If we can. Sharks, more ultimatums, bindings would be good. Coma is obviously insane. If we can find that. Cultivate actually lets our ultimatum get out of dispute range, but it does give him a, what, another draw at a counter spell, which is kind of a yikes.
Get this bloody ZOOMER, Mr. CROKEYZ.
Interesting. Yeah. It is what it is, man. I think it was correct to play it. I think there's he does have 3 disputes, but I mean he's got a million hard counter spells, right? Giving him more draws, especially when he's got 4 mana open, he can cast another card draw spell, and then another behold or whatever. I think it was correct to cast it there. But obviously that loses us the game now. Do we go to 4? I'm not completely against going to 4, honestly. Is that not like a one-off in his deck? That's pretty insane. Alright. Cultivate first. Leaves us with 4 mana after Roman. We have 6 if we don't cultivate first. So I guess the only reason to not cultivate first is a shark can actually block and a soul shatter can pay dispute. I think I'll Omen first. Not dead, technically. Not dead. Maybe there's a chance, guys. Maybe there's a chance. It's not looking good, but there is a chance. There is a tiny, tiny chance. Sag. We actually were pretty close to turning that game, man. I guess he doesn't have to attack with the dragons until he has a removal spell, because I mean attacking with them is so dumb, right? Kill my spider, let me bring it back as a 4/5, kill one of his dragons. But it would let us survive until he finds a removal spell at least, or another dragon. Naya versus Sultai for the last one. This should be pretty good for us, I think. Farmed by the shit deck, by the way. It is a shit deck, man. The numbers say it's a shit deck. If your opinion is that it's not shit, that's fine, man. But there's a reason I'm playing in this challenge and you're not, right? That's, my opinion is superior to yours.
This is great banter. It really is.
That's 4 negates, right? Pay 3 to deal 1. A glorious deal against Sultai Control Gamer. Interesting draw there. Does that take us off playing the Mammoth? I guess we attack, right? If he kills the Eddie, I'll just play the Mammoth. If he doesn't kill the Eddie, we'll play the Shieldbreaker. Could be a Jawari Disruption, could be an Omen. Yeah, I'm just going to play this out, I think. Seems pretty easy for us to play around this Jawari Disruption here, right? A Jawari on my Mammoth there would be so annoying. 2 Extinction Event, 2 Shadow's Verdict. Okay. That's kind of weird, right? Awkward? How is that awkward, dude? That is fine. What the fuck? That is completely fine. Missed 2 damage. No, I didn't. Gargs will come in? I think so, yeah. But I think my giant killers are fine. The question is, are my Crow and Wars fine? Are my Crow and Wars fine? I don't think so, man. Four Gargoyles is a lot, though. Crown War for what? To grab a Gargoroth? Well, I mean, primarily grab a Gargoroth, yeah. But there's also Polychronos, there's also Sharks. Woofed. Woofed. We could pump our token, play Eddie. Could just play the Rimrock, but if I just play the Rimrock out, it's kind of awkward next turn, huh? Four damage next turn is pretty nice though. I think I'm gonna pump and play Eddie. I guess 4 damage next turn is kind of the same as dealing 3 damage this turn and 2 next turn, right? And his removal spell kind of has to be used on Eddie, and then we still get to keep our 5/5 with another 1/1. I think this is good. Saw the Heartless Act coming a mile away, but I think it's fine, man. That's what I'm saying, right? We got in for 4 damage over those 2 turns, and we forced out a removal spell. Otherwise, if I just played the Rimrock Knight, then I would have attacked for 1, and then for this turn he would have just killed my Lovestruck Beast. It would have been the same thing, right? But now we still have this creature to play as well. I think it's good. Yeah, 2 Ketria Triomes is a bit weird. What is going on? I think I have to commit to the board here, man. I can't pass here, and I also can't play 1 creature, right? I can't play Bone Crusher and leave an Eddie in my hand, and I can't play Eddie and play nothing, so... We have to play both. Play land first. I can't just play both sides of the Bone Daddy, for example. I couldn't stomp last turn because there's Jawari Disruption. I need my creature, right? I should have used Stomp when he activated his tome like 2 turns ago or whatever. He kind of needs one of his board wipes here at this point, right? It gets really sketchy for him if he's just using removal spells. If he slams Gargaroth, we have a draw at Giant Killer. Or Henge, maybe. Like, if I don't play those creatures there, then I can never kill him, right? With 4 damage in play. He doesn't even need a removal spell, man. He can just activate this tome, right? Go back to 11. Or 15, whatever. Scouts would be pretty cool here. Or Henge. Sag. Hold up, sack for a I think we want to cash in damage for now, man. We've held these passages for like most of the games, so we may as well use them now that we have something to use them with. Drive Magistrate stops Ultimatum, yeah. I guess smashing is a way to get rid of Gargaroth, right? I mean, this game's completely over, but I'm not conceding it until he wins because I want to see if he's playing Gargaroth or not. I have to assume that he is, but, you know. We can play that out. I mean, even if they play a Gargaroth now, I could remove it using Shatter Skull if I draw another land, but we're not winning this game ever. I mean, I think we're not winning it. Andre is doing a hell of a lot of nothing though, to be fair. Alright. 4 Gargaroth. I guess Yorion is also a target for a Crowan War, huh? I mean, our Crowan Wars are so bad, guys, but I'm really scared of these Gargaroths. Like, there's 4 Gargaroths, and I've only really got 2 Giant Killers at the moment. There's also Polokranos. I mean, I don't think he would cut Polokranos either. That's 6 targets and maybe even a shark at some point. So somewhere from 6 to 10 targets for a Crowan War. I don't know, man. I mean, obviously, the ways Andre beats us is remove all our creatures, or play a Gargaroth I can't kill, or both, right? I don't know, dude. Gonna play SCG later, man, yeah. Let's try them, man. Alright. Top deck Mammoth, please. Top deck and another 3-drop. Do you know what? I'll take an Elemental. How about a little Elemental? Alright, we're never playing Lovestruck Beast here, because this is a removal spell, right? Or a Jawari. So, it's Eddie or pass. If we play Eddie, he probably kills the Eddie, right? And then, I mean, at least we can play Lovestruck Beast next turn through Jawari, in that case. So the worst case outcome with playing Eddie is that we dodge his counterspell with our Lovestruck Beast. Or we pass. We also get 1 damage in sometimes if we play Eddie, right? If his hand is just like Omens or whatever. Eddie pass or pass? Okay. I don't think my Love Struck Beast is going to survive though. There's only 2 extinction events. Okay. Give me an adventure card, please, dealer. I mean, not an adventure card, could be worse. That's also a giant killer for a Gargaroth, by the way. Good job we didn't hit an Crow in War there, guys. Hasty boy? I don't have any more planes in my deck, so if I want to play Eddie next on another giant killer here, we have to use Pathway, lose these 2 lands. I think we pass, man. I think we play Passage Pass. So Gargaroth doesn't do anything, he just needs a board wipe, right? His single target removals are pretty whatever. So one of the board wipes comes out here. Valkyrie is fine, we can get in for 3. Too many lands, dude! Attack all is interesting because he's on 4, huh? If he doesn't block with Valkyrie. A removal spell would be annoying there because then he goes to 5 without blocking with Valkyrie, and then like something like remove the Giant Killer, play Gargaroth would kind of suck. I could have just attacked with all 3, not Giant Killer creatures. Hold up the tap. That actually doesn't change the remove Giant Killer, play Gargaroth thing, huh? We pretty much can't beat anything, man. It's crazy. I can't beat a removal spell. I can't beat a Gargaroth, really? Well, I guess we're okay against Gargaroth if there is no removal spell. There's no way to get this final point of damage in. If I tap that Valkyrie there and swing, changes nothing. If I hold up the Giant Killer and swing, changes nothing. In fact, holding up the Giant Killer and swinging with the other 3 is even worse. We don't even really get to cast Henge next turn because of Jawari either. So honestly, at this point, him slamming a Gargaroth is one of the better things he can do for us. It's crazy. An Elder Gargaroth would be some welcome relief. Bone Crushers? We have Bone Crushers, man, yeah. Yeah, like, this is fine as long as it's not accompanied by a removal spell. I have to do it in that order and cast it for 4 instead of 2, or he gets to remove the mammoth, right? I didn't have enough green to cast it for 2 twice there, sadly. And getting a henge in play is like our only way to win here. It's so sad, man. I just can't get through for the final points of damage there. Negate? I mean, I can't. How can I play around negate, man? Can't do anything against negate. I can only cast 1 henge there, so whether it costs 4 or 5 is a 4 or 2. It doesn't impact the game at all, right? Apart from turning off our giant killer tap, but not enough green. I think there was an opportunity in this game for me to have played another. Maybe I could have had another green in play by now. I'm sure I could have. Which would have made that a lot better, obviously, especially if he doesn't have a removal spell. But it's pretty hard to play towards your turn 8 mammoth into double henge. I didn't see it coming, I'll admit it. I didn't play around it, man. I had the removal spell as well. Don't think we make a 1-1 here. Use passage first? Nope. I expect this gets countered as well. Okay. If Polychronos kills my Love Strip Beast, then we have some attacks next turn. If it doesn't, we also have some attacks next turn. I guess Polychronos should actually kill my giant killer, right? I think this game would have been a lot different if I played an extra green at some point, but I don't know how I'm like reasonably supposed to see the Mammoth into double henge turn. Or maybe I am. Maybe I'm supposed to see it. Don't let him kill the giant killer then? Don't think I can stop him, right? How can I stop him killing it? It's instant speed fight effect. That is huge, dudes. That is a monster draw from the boys. A crone fucking war. One time. One time. Those are interesting cards. They're not terrible, are they? So we attack with Lovestruck Beast. How is it lethal, man? What are you talking about? Fuck, dude! I've got no time, man. I've got no time! No! I've got no time. I've got no time to work out like Shatter Skull, Rimrock, Tap. No time. Go, combat. Combat. Throwing. I'm not throwing, dude. I've got no time to work that out. It's like, wait, there's no planes from passage. There's no planes from passage, so I'd have to rim like Shatter Skull, Smashing, Giant Killer, and Valky. And then I can fetch a red, give me a... I don't think it's lethal, guys. I don't see how it's possibly lethal. And I didn't even have any time to work that out anyway, right? So Mammoth, land, it's a 5/5, Smashing, it's a 6/6, 7/7. It's not enough, man, it has to be ooze. It's very sad. Going for a scry is interesting. Four, 7, 10, 11 mana. So we have enough mana for an X equals 6, a Rimrock Knight buff, a Rimrock Knight creature, And that leaves us with 1 left over to pay a possible Jawari. I'm really surprised they went for Scry on the tome. I'm not 100% happy with how I've played this game. I don't think it's that bad though. Draw, huh? Yeah, there's no reason to block, right? Even if he has like Extinction Event or something and I could block here and make that worse. I mean, I have to block, I can't block, right? all of my blocks lose to and eliminate, so. Even in the worst case scenario, Extinction Event or the 5 mana one, we get like Eddie, Giant Killer back, we have Smashing to kill this Gargaroth. Could be worse. I don't know about this game, man. I think I've no idea. The way I've played this game, the range of how good I've played this game is pretty high. I don't know. I could have played this game absolutely terribly, or really good. I'm not sure. I know that I've played it weird. That's all I can say for sure. But it might be really good. I'm trying to be as greedy as I possibly can. Andre has to do something, man. We have like kind of face up lethal, right? That game was absolutely crazy. Like I could have taken every single turn like just drastically different. I was like, I was way too like focused on the game as well, so I've got no idea if I even played good. That was insane, Dad. Fucking hell, guys. Like the rest of the matches so far, like in our challenge, I mean, I've not played perfectly by any means. But I would say most of our games have been reasonable on both sides. But I have no idea, man. Like, I could watch that game back and it could be anywhere from an absolute dog shit gameplay to maybe the best game of Magic I've ever played in my life. I'm not sure. It's one of those two things. Crazy.